Hello everybody, X here again. Just thought I'd record some of our Magic Farm world. Been playing Magic Farm for a little while now, but hadn't recorded any of it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to actually put any videos of this up, but the base is pretty good now, so I thought it's worth recording for posterity. So we've got, this isn't even the original base actually. I'll come over here. So original base is started off as a cave in the side of the hill here, and sort of expanded out. So there was a grinder ring over there, and tree farm on the top, agricraft farm in here, and a botania room, which you can see through here. But the constant attacks, and because of the apocalypse mod and the strong unique mobs that would appear, it was decided that we build a platform. So there's an ocean platform out here, and yeah, so we've got what are they called, translocation plates from thermal expansion here, so it's a quick way to get across. Yeah, this was Blood Magic altar that I set up, which I haven't really expanded yet, so I'll have to get back to that at some point. Yeah, so you can go across on these things, and then Thorncraft here. This is like a jetpack access, so if you just want to quickly fly out of the base to get to somewhere else, you just jump out through there. I've got a waypoint there just so I can see where it is from far away. I'll probably end up moving these chests, but at the moment it's convenient to have them there. It's just like general storage. Tinker's Workshop, and thermal expansion machines, general crafting area. Got a machinist workbench here with some basic things in here, machine frames, tin gears, reception cores, just to quickly make machines with, because they're things you use all the time to make a lot of machines from MFR or thermal expansion. The new tree farm, which is pretty cool. Just today I've actually changed it over to use grow jungle saplings with, so we're having a bit of a very slight, look like a very slight net loss on the wood. And I'll show what I mean down here. So we've got wood being changed, burnt into charcoal using this redstone furnace. It's augmented as well, so it goes nice and quick. You can see it actually makes it faster than it gets used. However, the problem that we were having was that it was actually getting used quicker than we were making it. So with the wood coming in now, it's pretty good. We're definitely getting it faster than we're using it now. So there's that. We've got this. Yeah, okay. So this is our like maintenance area. So we've got power generation over here. We've got steam turbines. We've got this is advanced generators, steam generator. It's got 3 different turbines in it, a couple of Enderium turbines and a bronze turbine. I think I've actually got a spare Enderium turbine, but it doesn't actually, it wouldn't help at the moment because we don't have enough steam to go any faster than this. Yeah, so I've got 3 boilers happening, but that's like if I put another boiler in, I think we'd be back to a net loss. So I don't know, I'll have to maybe look at expanding how many jungle saplings we've got happening in our planter. At the moment I think it's 3. Oh no, it's 4. So we've got four of the sections of the planter are actually jungle. So yeah. So you can see whenever it actually gets to cutting logs, after it finishes cutting leaves, it starts on logs, and the logs come in pretty quick. So yeah. And at the moment, we're burning birch. Okay. So when this finally empties, then we'll take from another stack. So basically the idea is that it restocks the others while this one goes down, and then it changes again, and then the birchwood stocks back up again. So yeah, that's pretty good. We've got full barrel of rubber, the rest goes to the trash. I'm thinking about maybe making that a void barrel, and then it won't have to worry about sending it all the way along here to there. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. What else is down here? Oh, the ore processing. So we've got a laser as well, a laser drill. Can't actually see it. Yeah, if I go over here, it actually goes down that hole. Load the platform. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so with that. So it goes down there. It basically sends everything through a tesseract. There's a tesseract up there that takes the power and gives the power to the drill. And then there's a tesseract down underneath this. And just drop down. So if I come down here, there's a tesseract here. So the power from the generator from the turbines goes to two different cells. This one sends to the laser drill with the switches pulled, which it is at the moment, and this one is for everything else. So this one powers make sure the charcoal furnace is always powered, and the harvesters and all that stuff. This is basically just making sure that any excess saplings get turned into biofuel rather than going into the trash can, and then the biofuel is used to make a little bit of fuel. So it doesn't, and most of the time it doesn't run, but it just means we don't have trash for no reason. It recycles it basically. And yeah, and any of the stuff that comes out of the laser drill goes through the tesseract at the top, but that's being used for the power as well. And then items come out of that and go into this chest here, which at the moment is full of stuff because I need to set up the filters properly. I pulled out some of the filters and upgraded them because they were full of stuff, and yeah, I needed bigger ones because they've only got limited spaces. And when I did that, it clears them, so I need to go back through and set them up. So let's have a look actually. Might as well do a couple of them over here. Okay, so mana infused ore. Let's see, mana infused ore. Smelted, pulverized, or induction smelted. We can do that. So we can stick it in here like this, and probably these other ones can go in here as well. Let's just have a look. Yeah, okay, so we can put it in there. Okay, shiny ore. I think we're actually storing shiny ore. I'm not sure, remember. Yeah, let's just do that. You can always change it. Okay. And then if we come over here, go like so. Another redstone, another diamond, another lapis. Another redstone, you can smelt. See, I want to avoid getting netherrack if possible, so this way is a good way to go. I don't mind getting rich slag because you can actually, like, I'd like to use that in the workshop upstairs when I just want something quickly. Yeah, so that's probably a good way to go. So if we go induction smelter, another diamond. So induction smelters are going. See, this is the problem though, you fill up with this, you get a whole lot of junk in here. Maybe we can use a different way of doing this. Yeah, I might pulverize that instead. So I'll take that out of there, we'll put another diamond in there instead. Another lapis. Induction smelt. And so induction smelt gives you 2 of them, right? Yeah, okay. But smelting gives you 2 as well. So I think we'll just smelt that. So if we go over here, smelt another lapis ore. Stick that stuff in there. And yeah, so every time, so if I have to upgrade these, I end up having to redo all the filters. But it's not, I mean, it only takes a second, so it's not really a big deal. You just, every now and again, just see if there's anything new in there you haven't got. Okay, so there's 3 boilers. This other one is just general water use. So I've got to get this going to things like what is it? The water. There's a water source in the kitchen area. There's the water for the igneous extruders for like lava production, obsidian production. There's water up in where else have I got water? I've got water over here somewhere. Oh, the carpenter has water, so I can make things like beealizers and stuff like that. So this is going to be a bee area. I've got my first apiary down, but it hasn't got power yet, so I've been collecting a few bees. I've got a centrifuge and a squeezer. Discovered you can squeeze peanuts, so we had a whole bunch of peanuts, so I've got some seed oil in this carpenter here, so I can make some stuff. The cow farm, we've got sewers underneath the cow farm, going to a composter, just going to a fertilizer, which is keeping the tree farm going really fast. There's actually, I think over here, yeah, so we've got loads of, so the composter actually sends it to this barrel, right, so the fertilizer goes in here, and then it's a hopping barrel and it's outputting through the top. And the idea is that when this is full, that actually stops running. So it's like a redstone. It's got a redstone upgrade as well. And yeah, so this actually, see how that's idle because the redstone's active. Yeah, so that way we don't, because otherwise what happens is if it can't go anywhere, it just starts spewing fertilizer out everywhere. We end up all over the ground. It's just a big mess, and yeah, so I did that just to avoid the mess. It only makes it when you actually need some. So there's a barrel full, and there's also 9 stacks in there, so yeah. So that's what that's about. So there's a kitchen area over here, so we've got a food farm. I haven't used all the actual plots yet, so there's a bit of wheat there, just that's to run the, make sure there's always enough for the breeder. Food chest, got a bunch of food, some ingredients. I've got a set of cyclic assemblers here, so this one uses a pot with water. So there's a crafting recipe, a pot and a bucket of water gives you salt. So this just makes salt until the salt thing is full, and it auto outputs into here. So there's so the left side is the purple side, so salt comes in here with the pot, and it gets fresh milk, and it makes cheese. And the fresh milk comes from over here, which takes milk from the cow farm, because there's a rancher there. Takes milk, makes fresh milk, and that goes into the thing that makes cheese, and also goes up into here to make heavy cream with a bowl. And the heavy cream, the idea is I'm going to have another one of these making butter. I'll just have a thing over here and just pipes into that and turns the heavy cream into butter with salt, so I can have salt coming out of there and going into there. So what else have we got in here? We've got that's just a spare drawer for excess stuff. This is just to make fresh water manually, so what you do is you just right click a bucket on here, it gives you a bucket of water, then you right click on that, it gives you fresh water. That's just a barrel of eggs we have from the old base, because there's still a chicken farm in there. Don't actually need it too much. So this thing here works the same as the fresh water thing, so you right click on this, you get a bucket of milk from the same pipe that same pipe that feeds this milk, coming from over there. And then you just right click on this and it gives you fresh milk. So that's what that's about. This is all the storage from the food farm. And basically there's a drawer controller underneath the floor here, and all the food is piped from the harvester into the drawer controller and it goes into the drawers here. And then on the other side of the farm area is the materials farm. So we've got like was there glowstone, lapis, gold, shiny, diamonds, copper, silver, sugarcane. So yeah, all there's lead, there's redstone, all the different things you can get, so emeralds. And basically what I've done is they're all 10, 10, 10, except the ones that I haven't upgraded all the way to the top, but they're going to be, I guess. Cotton we don't really use it very much, so I've just left it at 111. Ender pearls. That's actually gust here's. The gusty moss has, one of the stages has a busted texture. The rest of them are fine, but just that one stage, when it fully grows, it's fine. And the ones before it are fine. These are the ones I'm in the process of breeding, so 10.10.7, 10.8. The silverweed I haven't gotten very far yet. This is gold, yeah, the one we just started. And this is the shiny. So they're nearly actually finished, they're pretty close to finished. Copper I think is nearly finished, yeah. So these middle areas are for the breeding. This comes from the water, general water pipe. So I've got like mains water, and that feeds into the sprinkler system. And there's levers on them so I can turn them off and on. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Kitchen also has a furnace, because you often need to cook things. And then there's a side corridor behind here. So I got direct access from the Thorncraft area to the materials area, because often you need stuff out of here. And this is like a manual drop-off chest, so if I'm doing plant breeding or whatever and I end up with materials from that, you can just drop it off here and go straight in. And there's also a pipe from the laser drill, like the ore processing thing. So when it's finished processing, it sends off into here and it goes to the same draw controller. That's the draw controller there. That's where the manual drop-off pipe is, so it all goes to the same place. And the farm feeds into the same thing as well. What else? Let's see, over here. So there's a Botania chest. So I've got to make a new Botania room or connect up to that one. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there. There's an enchanting area here. I've got enchanter and disenchanter, and that's fed by mob essence from the grinder room, which is behind here, as well as the occasional mob essence from the MFR farm over there, the cow farm. And I've also got some enchanted books in here from doing that. Enchanting table. There's some Botania pylons here that feed that. This is a blood magic chest, mostly. And this goes back around to the workshop. And this is an elevator I set up with it's an arcane levitator, but yeah, to make it look a little nice, so I just used some structure pipe and stuff. So this is going to be like a rest area and like a loot storage, so any treasure and what have you can be stored in there. I'm going to set up like shelves and stuff. Haven't finished it yet though, so. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Bit of a tour. Yeah, I may record more, see how I go. If I get any more interesting stuff to show, I'll probably make another video or two. So that's about it. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.